For now, maybe. Now this color is very beautiful. Um, that should be fine for the background here. Like I mentioned before, it's inspired, not exactly. The cat, I'm going to paint, he's black and white. I'm going to start off with white. When you're painting with regular polish, you can't do too many layers. So I have to keep that in mind. And you got to pick your battles, in particular with regular polish. So I'm going to do white for like the head and the body, but I'm not going to do the ears. Because I don't really need to do that. You'll see. Let's start. This is my little palette. Got this little guy on Temu. So it's just one sheet that I'm going to use, but I keep it in the... I don't tear it off because it doesn't have sticky in the back. And so that this holds it, you know, weighs it down. And it won't slide around as much on me. How's this one? Ooh, that's not much. Let's get one with more white. Where am I? Here we go. Let me shake it a little bit. And I want to say hi to my YouTube community because I think you guys are going to be watching this as well later on when I upload it after I'm done here on TikTok. So hi all out there. I appreciate all of you. I never really get to talk to you all. Maybe I should do... You can do lives on YouTube too, right? Okay. So this is how this works. With regular polish, I lay out a little bit on the palette. I use the brush to mix acetone into it, to thin it out a bit. It makes it easier to work with. And here we go. All right. Let me get this so it's malleable. This little brush looks like I chopped it, but I didn't. I did do that one time with a brush, but not this one. That's funny. All right. Oh, I like that you guys can see me mixing it there. I don't think I've done that before. All right. Ooh, this brush is not looking too good, but we're going to work with that anyway. So I'm doing the head. Okay. And then the body a little bit. Body's a little bit off to the side. Oh, this brush is not doing it for me, but we'll make it work. It looks like a big blob of polish. Like it's never going to dry, but it will. Because a lot of it is acetone. So it's not going to stay this thick. The acetone's going to evaporate and it'll be flat. It won't be like this. And my cleanup brush needs some... I need a new cleanup brush. Sorry, I know I'm in a corner. All right. All right. So let's let this dry. The next color I'm gonna put in is gonna be the black. You know what? I might use gray. I have this. So I used right now Color Vibe Whiteout. And I think because he looks a little lighter here on the side than on his face, the black area, you know, the black parts of his fur. So I think I might use gray down here on his body and just black on his face. So here's my darkest gray, which I could mix with black, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that yet. This one is called Opera by Eternal. So let's shake it up a little bit. And we can use back to black. All right. And these painting with regular polish, you would think would take a very long time because you have to wait for it to dry, but not necessarily. Excuse me. In this case, I have to wait for this to dry a little bit more, but there's usually other things that I can work on the side. Like he's got flowers right here. I could do the flowers in the meantime while this is drying. You know, depending on the design. Let's see if I can do that right now. Let me find my flower color. I didn't really set up for this. I thought I'd just wing it. So I'm looking for my colors as we go. Let's see. Those flowers are like, I know in real life they're magenta, right? They're from a plant that we have out here that my husband says, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's called a bougainvillea. But I mixed some things up. So I'm going to use this. Eternals, what is that called? Can you guys see it? Crazy Violet. So let's do that in the meantime. And let's get our brush ready. Sometimes when I do my lives, it's chaos, right? No, this time it is. So brush is ready now. Do I want to use that one? Yeah, that'll be fine. So we're going to mix it with acetone. I'll do a lot of acetone, a lot more. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this type of flower, but it's very thin. It's like papery almost. I did a design a few months back with regular polish where I wanted it to look like watercolor. And I think that would be a good technique to use right now. So as you can see, I'm thinning out the polish a lot with acetone. See, I'm going to keep dipping it as I go. All right. I think I may have left some white on that brush, but it still looks really cute. It works. All right, so this wipe might be ready to work over. Now, what should we do? What should we do with his body? I feel like this gray is too light. I think I might want to mix it with black. And mixing regular polish, when you do that, you have to work fast. So I might not talk for a little bit because I want to focus on that. It's a little bit of black, a lot of bit of gray, and we're going to mix. That might look a little better. Do you guys hear Tino Vo in the background? I'm watching an interview he uploaded, I think a couple of days ago. All right. So that looks cute, right? And let's do his head, his ears. All right. And I do use more than one type of brush. I use more than one type, meaning two. Okay, let's try. No, let me add more. All right. And you have to be careful with not digging into the old color because it's dry. That looks all right. Right, guys? It's a little thin on the... Could be a little thicker, but sometimes you have to compromise when you're working with regular polish. And like I said, you have to pick your battles. I am going to have to find a way to make his eyes over the black. While we're drying, let me pick a color for his nose. I know the color. It's from Paparazzi, which my paparazzis I get at CVS. Here it is. But I noticed recently that this brand, like the section where they have these polishes, they cleaned it out and they put something new there that frankly looks like paparazzi. It looks like it's made by the same people, but it's called something else, I think. I don't know why. I haven't bought any of it yet. I might, because I like going there. I buy all my my Eternal polishes there. If you're not familiar with it, I like the formula. The colors are very, it's very colorful, very bold. You know, they're $2 a pop. So if you like regular polish, try those out. If you want, I'm not selling them. I don't want TikTok to think that I'm doing that, because one time, how do you say, they canceled me from sending messages for like a week. They punished me because they said that I had violated like multiple times their policies about, like, I had multiple violations, and I think it was because I was promoting a brand and I hadn't disclosed that. So I wasn't able to message for a week. So TikTok, I'm not trying to sell anything this time. Relax. All right. So this is going to be for his nose. And even though we just put the black on, this is what I mean by it doesn't take too long to do regular polish designs. I don't have to wait for the black to dry completely to do his nose, right? Because it's not going to go over the black. So let's do it right now. All right. I'm scarred, by the way. It's always like, it's so much fun to paint with regular polish, but there's that feeling of urgency with it like drying. Now his nose is kind of low, so let me pick up more here. I want to pick up more because if I pick up too little, ooh, hold on, that's cute, right? Isn't that cute? If I pick up too little, all I'm doing is just making chicken scratches and denting my old polish. I run the risk of not depositing any color at all and letting it just dry out. Sometimes I pick up what looks like a blob, but it's like I told you guys before. It's mixed with acetone, and when you paint it on, it looks like a lot, but the acetone evaporates and then it dries flat. Like, how do I make this clearer? Yeah, see? So it's not bulky. It's not a big bump. All right. So we did his nose. Let us do his eyes. And I don't know what I haven't used this brush yet, right here. I use it even though it's it's longer than the other one. This one might be, gosh, you guys, the millimeters, I don't really know. I want to say this one's like 11. And I don't know how much this one is. This is the shortest one in the kit that I bought for these from Beetles. 5 millimeters. So this one might be 11. And I use it to make finer details. I think I'll use it for the eyes. So the eyes look orange. I'm going to use yellow because the black's going to be behind it. And it's going to make it look darker. So let's find a yellow. Here we go. Let me get this out of the way. Paparazzi. Or I have another one. What do I do? What do I do? I have this Sally Hansen ring pop. I think I'm going to use that. Or no. What does this one look like? Okay, the black should be dry. So let's go ahead. Paint the little eyes. And I always pick up acetone. Always pick up acetone. When I've tried to, it's just gonna be like 2 little dots. And you think I'll just pick up the polish all on its own, dot dot, and I'm done. I've tried doing that, but it doesn't. It like gets all clumpy. All right, here we go. So. Oops.
That is actually the best advice anyone can get from this podcast.
How does he look? He looks like him. He looks like him. Right? Maybe?
I am no match for this person right here, but what he mentioned exactly. Exactly. Correct. I like that, and you're right.
All right. I kind of went a little bit out with his left eye, this side. And I made the blob too big. I could leave it like that, or I could add a little bit of black, a little more black on the inside. I think it looks fine though. So what else do we do? I want to make his ears, the insides of his ears. Pardon me, like I said, I'm getting over a cold. I'm so sorry. Let's do the inside of his ears. I have I think it's this color that I want to use. Like like clay or like red clay. Let me see if I have another one. Oh, there's this one. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can use this. I don't know. All right. Those are my colors. Or no. I have a few colors. No, not that one. I don't know. For the inside of his ears, I'll show you guys. See, it's kind of like brownish. So, let's try one of these. Oh. No, I think I will use the brown. I think I'm going to use this finger paints that I got at Sally Beauty. I love Sally Beauty. They have lots of good stuff. They're very nice too over there. All right. TikTok, I'm not promoting anyone. Relax. All right. When you use your brushes with regular polish, they get ruined pretty quick because of all the acetone. So much of it. See, how does that look more detailed? Isn't that cute? Okay, so he's got some lines. He's got right there under his nose. I think I want to do that. I always turn to one color when it comes to lining very fine things with regular polish, and it's this one. Cacao Lover by Eternal. So let's try that. Doesn't really seem to go with the... Well, it's not too bad. I don't want to use black because it's not that dark. It's very fine looking. So the lines. Let's do that. And let's use quite a bit. Quite a bit. Okay, so I might not talk right now. Y'all see that? And I have to do his eyes, actually. So let's just try to do that real quick with the brown, too. All right. He's got, let's see, a few little white lines, like little ones above his eyes. How can I make that happen? You know what? I think I want to add more black to his face. Now, how am I going to do that? I'm going to use the fine brush. This is the one I call the fine brush. Because you see how it worked pretty well for like the small details, the eyes and the details in the eyes, the little pupils. I can't explain it. It just does. I don't know why it works better than that shorter brush. Do you all know? Is that like something I should know already? Because I've been doing this for more than a year. Oh, no. We're doing... So I'm going to use a lot of this. That looks more like him. All right. And let me paint those flowers a little bit more. I'll add a different color. And this is going to be a little bit just a few little dots here and there.
play professional basketball, but I also want to work part-time in Circuit City. Yeah, as a true story. Is that the true story? I was bored, man.
So let's try to add those lines above his eyes. Let's see if we can do that. They're very thin lines, and we're working with regular polish. Did I use this one? Yeah, I did. Okay. I wasn't sure if I used that one or the paparazzi. All right, white. Here we go. Squeak, squeak. Ooh, I don't know what that was, guys. I was outside. Some slam. Let's try it. Let's wing it. That's cute. And then we need the little yellow on the flowers. So we're gonna go back to Sally Hansen. Hopefully I've been showing you guys, yep. I've been showing you guys the name of all the polishes. This one is Finger Paints. I don't think I showed you guys the color. That says Draw a Crowd from Finger Paints. And the Ring Pop Sally Hansen is, what am I doing? Nice ring to it. So let's draw the little yellow on the flowers. That's a lot of polish. That's a lot of polish. It's all right. I want to make it look a little more yellow. All right. How about that? Isn't that cute? Okay. So I think we got ourselves a kitten. This is the inspiration from my kitten calendar, the month of November. And here is the finished design. We used a bunch of different colors. I don't work for any of them, but just for you guys' information, if you want to recreate this design, here we go. Color vibe, back to black and white out. This Candy Moyo from the Dollar Tree. All of those are from Dollar Tree. Number 944. This is China Glaze Rainbow. I got that at Sally Beauty. This is another one from Sally Beauty, Finger Paints. Draw a Crowd. Let's see, this one's from Sally Beauty too. Nice ring to it, Sally Hansen. And then my CVS polishes are Paparazzi, Southern Peach, Eternal Cacao Lover, Eternal Pistachio, Eternal Opera, and Eternal Crazy Violet. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. It was really nice to get back to doing little lives here on TikTok. I'll be doing more. And I'll be seeing you guys on YouTube too if you want to follow me on YouTube. I'm at Glitter Pig Nails. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm at Glitter Pig Nails as well. Anyway, signing off. This is Brizzy, and have a great day. Have a great November. Bye-bye.